I say something about the Holocaust, about black people and the Holocaust and Jews.
The Holocaust.
If black people had one face to call the leader of race, like of slavery, like, cause it's too broad. We just hate too many of you. If y'all, if you just made like one dude with a funny mustache and a big bite, like he was the dude that made slavery, we'll be like, all right, we hate him, and then we can move on.
Yeah. That's very smart.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of Midwestern bubbleheads out there. This guy here, look at that guy's shirt.
Where are white people at?
He's from Goofyville, North Carolina, wherever he's from. Is he scared of that?
Let me ask you something. White guy who's talking to from Goofyville, North Carolina?
The one that's going, who, me in a goofy way? You, sir. Can I just say something too? He was a little angry also because a life-size doll of her is bigger than him.
I would think, first of all, I imagine Taxi and Friends are very popular in Palestine. Hey, Mom, before I strap one of these bombs, can I watch Taxi one more time? You know, actually, I don't write my own stuff. Well, if you watch, first of all, I mean, if you watch Friends, you realize that that Rachel's not really the peacemaker. Good point. Holy Christ, I never thought I could top your bomb with a worse bomb. We're talking about bombing. Patrice, bail us out. Come on.
I'm not going to bail. I'm going to strap one of your jokes to myself and run through Palestine.
Today, they dropped in 120 lawyers. Like military lawyers to make sure we don't bomb the wrong places and everything's on the up and up.
Well, how bad is your life going to suck that you want to be a suicide bomber? I mean, that's actually that's an upswing from where I want to volunteer to, strap some dynamite.
Jimmy, slow down. And first of all, you just asked about lawyers. Then you just asked about what
I said they dropped a bunch of suicide.
Jimmy, listen to the question. Say it one more time, Colin. Would you?
I said they just dropped a bunch of lawyers.
Not suicide bombers prepared. Listen. That's right. Have a sip of calmness. Voss, you're built like an ant.
You're talking
body.
You're talking about somebody who's built.
I need somebody give me a magnifying glass. On someone else's body. First of all, a grown man size.
First of all.
This is what Voss jumped out of at the beginning of the show. That's right. Beat it, stupid.
I got nothing now. You brought me out to attack me.
Get back in your cake.
Listen.
We don't want you. Last sissy standing.
Okay, Patricio.
He's from Israel. He's his job is that he fiddles on roofs. They already got Osama bin Laden. He's already caught. So why even bother? Why bother
you're
voting?
thinking of Saddam Hussein was caught.
No. They have got. First of all, stop trying to know about all Arabs because you are one. I don't like that. He's giving us all the Jahirazala network. What is that?
He's not playing games.
Team wrestling match.
Shut up, stupid.
Shut up.
All right.
Hush.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute, I'll shut him up. Go ahead, Colin.
Fine. You were hailing beautiful people. We'll be here.
You'll be right back. Sucker. He's everything I wanted. You're probably packing too, ain't you? Damn it, I hate my like this. Get one of these girls away. Come here, Pumpkin. Now, is she in or out of your league? Like, if you saw her, you'd be like, she's okay, or would you be like, because I'm like, holy goddamn! But do you look at her, I'd take her out.
Attainable? Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah.
You're not even looking at her. I love this guy. I wish I was this good looking so I could really discount your existence like him.
But you can change, Patrice. I want you to change. I want you to walk over to Rich Corson, our executive producer, right now and say, hey, thanks for having me on the show. Common courtesy.
Hey, what's up, Rich?
Hey.
And thanks for being the only guy in show business with a goatee. That's real original. Ugh. He sucks too. What?
Friendly. He's coming to fix the coffee.
Why is Bilbo Baggins continue to insult me here? Somebody tell John C. Reilly to shut his face.
Yeah, right. There's no color when it comes to Martin Luther King. It's all about, it's mankind. It's about mankind.
What are you trying to win? It's definitely, that was awful for somebody who's on an improv show every week. Like the RICO statute, that's the RICO, that was the war on the mob. So as soon as that, wait a minute.
That was a war against Puerto Ricans.
The Rico Suave?
Puerto Rico. Oh.
Sorry.
Do your prepared material, stupid.
Oh, God.
It depends on the kid's background. It depends on what their parents are about. If their parents are like...
If they're white or black, you mean, like...
I can't say that. I got a black
No, that's
man
what we
looking
do
at me
on
right here
the
like
show. We do our race a lot.
No, it depends. I think it depends on what they're... No, it's not a white or black thing.
Jesus, hurry up, Paulie. Heroin addict, can you looking it up?
I think it depends.
Maybe you should stay off the streets, you drug addict. Jesus Christ. I think that's the thing that bothers people is that...
Remember the platitudes?
Colin says... He's supposed to say platitude, but Colin goes, platitude. He says small words like he's retarded. Look at man, in the last year, black people have been arrested for embezzlement, plagiarism, sniping.
Because they're good at it.
And wait a minute. They're good at it. All crimes that was supposed to be, and now mass murder, and I just want to say that all black people ever wanted was an opportunity to show what we can do. Right. If given the chance. Absolutely. If given the chance.
Whoa, stop this good cop, bad cop. Jesus, what do you think? These are white tricks we don't know? Good cop, bad cop? You little raggedy mushroom face asshole. You think we didn't catch that? Whoa, that went over our head. Norton, shove it up your ass.
Take your hat off, Bob. Bob looks like a poached egg. Do women get into the internet
what are you doing?
porn posture?
My mother had my sister when she was 15. She had me when she was 18. They just were talking about... What are you laughing at?
I don't want to say it. I don't.
Say it. No. Shut up and say it. Don't you dare say it.
I won't say it.
Don't you dare say his mother's a whore. You called my mother a whore. I did. I called my great-grandmother a whore last time I was on. I didn't call her. I didn't call her.
She had great-grandmother when she was 6.
I got to look at the bottom line and say, this isn't going to work for my profit margin.
Oh, that's because I'll eat the... Shouldn't he be crawling out of a Lucky Charms box?
I think they should teach hip-hop because it's as valid as any other schlocky pop cultural stuff that they teach at any college.
Schlocky?
It's not schlocky necessarily. It's relevant.
Why are you apologizing to him? Tell him that you stand by your words of schlocky.
Stop trying to give him white confidence. Let him back up off his statement like he was getting ready to. Hip-hop is not, it's not schlocky. By mistake, I watched 60 Minutes last night.
Yes.
And,
did you have someone explain it to you?
T-Bone something up.
Fantastic.
Luke Hair really got him.
Good one, Kevin Bacon's uncle. Buddy Holly, say what he has to say.
Patrice O'Neal.
Shouldn't you be somewhere yelling at Locker?
Locker. Danny DeVito.
I'm around. Look, I've never had a worse breakup. They all the same thing. Women try to force themselves on me, and I get very frightened. Forcing me to call, forcing me to listen when they call, forcing me to watch the dumb shit they want to watch on television, forcing me to take them out, forcing me to wear what they think I look cute in, forcing me to play Xbox with them when they're not even interested in the game. They get pissed at why. Forcing me to cuddle afterwards, even in the summer. It's hot, bitch. I still love you. Look it, man. Ladies, if you want to know how to make your man happy, just think about what makes you happy and do exactly the opposite.
Doesn't he look like my dad?
No, he looks a little younger than you. Take better care of yourself. That's from a successful career, you hack. Look at what you did.
There's nothing worse than an out of shape, in shape white guy.
This is why I don't even care about the movie. Because I'm tired of Jesus looking like Kurt Cobain. Jesus was not a session drummer. He was an Arab. As bad as it sounds, he looked like an Arab. That's why when did all white people move from Iraq into Oregon, and then that's where all the Arabs came in after that? That's why this movie stinks. You see his white guy dressed like a magician.
You know what? I can have a
We're moving on.
Frank, look at this.
Can you imagine that? That's a fetus right there. That's a
Frankie looks like it. Frankie looks like a fetus.
Listen to me.
No.
All right, listen to me.
Is that what you want?
We're gonna move.
Last time I did the show, I was disagreeing with everyone. This time I was disagreeing with everybody.
Well, you look like Oliver North, as you pointed out.
Yes.
You look like a warrior.
Thank you.
You know,
Ollie
it's funny,
North.
he thinks his last appearance was so spectacular that anybody remembered it.
That is true.
Like what?
That is
Remember
true.
last time when I disagreed?
Last time I was exactly. So what's the story?
Why don't we show the graph where how many white CEOs are working at Def Jam? Okay, how about that one?
Shut that!
What? No. What? Listen, what are you talking about?
Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, boy, it's a great reality show starring Ralphie called Having Trouble Standing, starring Ralphie May and his co-star, that thing in the front of his sweatpants. Comes on Tuesdays before I eat my dinner.
All right, wait. All right, so what do you guys think? Anybody have anything to say about Osama? You think he was kind of a sex symbol for a while?
Oh, come on, man. You see how he's a murderer, but he was a smooth guy. That's just like, look, we know how awful Hitler was, but, his mustache was interesting. And you can't,
With your cowhide shirt that you got from his brother's back, okay? All right? Let me tell you something.
First of all,
wait a second.
he used that oil as an insult yesterday.
Whoa. So you're saying
His whole life, he can't even improv his emotions.
Listen.
There's pressure on every black segment of society to keep it real, even sissies.
That's right.
Yeah. White people can go around being flamboyant and we gotta still be like, word is war, son. Pop me in the butt cheeks. I do the thing about the sniper, the black sniper.
Yes.
And blah, 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 blah. The punchline was nigga in a Buick. And
it's so funny he gets away without the
they cut out Buick.
They cut out Buick.
Buick. I swear to God, because they didn't want to Buick. In a
Yeah, but that was just logical. It wasn't really a Buick.
But that's why it's funny, though. The reason it's funny is because people don't understand why things are funny. Hard consonants are funny.
Yeah.
Blah 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 in a Chevy or blah 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 in a Maxima is not funny. Buick is funny. That's why. And the fact that he wasn't in a Buick is the reason. I'm a comedy genius, and it's hard to express.
You're right.
Is it so wrong for black people to run all the national security? Is it so wrong for us to do that? I don't have white guilt. I'm going to treat these people poorly and tell them that I'm going to treat them poorly. I'm not going to pretend in different words. I'm going to say, we got to watch you. That's why enjoy your class.
It's an attitude, man. It's a certain kind of posture. It's a good, when you got a good posture and when everything's delivered, like black people I have to move, but it's funny how people, like white people can just go and without move. See, I have to move. You see how stiff Greg, he's stiff as a board. You see?
Spanish.
He's Spanish, right?
Greg's white. There's no way he's Spanish.
First of all, that's another stereotype. There are white people in.
Do you see how he's delivering?
Let him finish there, will you?
I don't talk like that.
Shut up.
You shut up. That was intelligent. Shut up.
There you go. It comes from the heart sometimes.
I think the basketball team stinks. I want to drop a bomb on them. I want to dunk it. I want to do it. Well, Shaq, if that's what you want to do, I want to do it.
That Shaq ate his balls. He called me with that Shaq. You think this Shaq is going to be good? Yeah,
How do you try to make my
first of all, can this goofy country just give us the truth? I think we can handle it. Just have him say, I'm giving all the jobs to my friends. Why should we give why should there be some kind of explanation? That was what he was looking for. No. Save that for Voss at some point. He's going to need it.
First of all,
go ahead, Pat.
OJ is not guilty, the jury is. Let's start with that.
A lot of people don't know. Pat's about 87, 97 years old.
No.
And they didn't have jury systems when Pat was young. They still had curly white wigs.
They put him in the guillotine.
You don't know about the jury. When he was doing his monologue, was y'all not going, what the hell is wrong with Colin's head? Everybody on three, what's wrong with your hair? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Colin, what's wrong with your hair?
Hey, Ricky Lake, try not to get the audience.
That's Mr. Saturday Night, awful head.
Yeah, you're right. That tastes too strong. Now I want you to hit me.
Nobody can look like that.
You really will hit you after the show.
There's no gay black pirates in society.
All right, ready? Wait a minute.
Wear another earring. We'll forget you're 60.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You are not stealing my nose! Get away from me, fat black man! Patrice is jealous because I can
Gorillas in the mist. That's done.
He is fat with pudding.
That was very funny.
Patrice O'Neal. First of all, I'd like to thank my fellow nominees, Greg Giraldo, for his role in Obscurity. I was on Conan 14 times in the Letterman, but no one still knows me. Jim David for his inspired performance in Gobble Gobble, the Frank Perdue story. How he actually tried to look like Frank Perdue for his role.
One county in Oregon said that they ban all marriages, gay or straight, until the state straightens it out. Do you
That's
think
where
this
Patrice is going to go with his girlfriend. So they didn't, she says, I want to get married. We can't. We're in Oregon.
I mean, what could you say besides good? I mean, tell the truth. I mean,
you got to ban all marriage.
Why not go someplace where you can tell your girl, oh, I can't, as opposed to you two.
I just said that, Big Man.
See how we don't listen to you?
Patrice, it's good to see you've learned to talk without saying hey, hey, hey first.
Listen.
Yeah. All right.
That was a good one, independent film hair. You're playing messiness. Shut up. There's 10 women that everyone got.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to cheat. Not only do I have my 10, I have, there's dead dudes, I got their 10. Gay dudes, I got their 10. Dudes doing life with retarded dudes, they don't even know they got 10. I'm gonna take their 10. Unless he catch me, give me back my 10. And I'll just be like,
Patrice, I just want...
rewind that.
All right, rewind it once for Patrice.
One more time.
One more time for Patrice.
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, disrespect them women. Subjugate those hoes.
Patrice.
He's from the sun.
Because any sport that can be played
in a prison.
Any sport can be played in the day room, you master.
The Chinese are good at ping pong too.
Nothing for that one, folks. The day room, and I got nothing.
You know, see, the fact that you know so much about black people is really a curse to you and your white friends. I'm gonna tell you why. Colin has a real knowledge of like black people for some reason. So when he says these black things, he thinks that all white people know about community day rooms, and you don't. So he's a man in purgatory. Black people don't like him, and white people don't understand him. He don't know where he's going.
There's nothing worse than a black nerd.
Except for a white shellless turtle.
What if they go like, okay, the war is getting too crazy here. We're gonna move it over to Cambodia.
Yeah. What now? That worked out well. What would your mother say about this?
Did you just do your hack Korean mama as Osama bin Laden?
Korean is Vietnamese.
No, say last comic standing. Shut up, Dad.
Why don't we just have like Vietnamese coaches? That's right in the middle, and then we just like dig tunnels across the field underneath, and then we steal the playbook. Yeah? We got the book here. We have the book for you. All right, that's why here we go.
First of all, just get us some meat. Now listen to me. First of all,
does he have a microchip that says do a damn goofy Vietnamese voice every 5 minutes?
You don't understand. You know, that fan in Vietnamese, that means not funny.
Don't
Will
worry.
you please unplug yourself from the Vietnamese matrix for 5 minutes, please?